Freestyle football has been enjoying an incredible rise in popularity over recent years. One of the kings of the sport is three-time world champion Michal Rycaj. To find out more about him, Transworld Sport traveled to Poland, where the 27-year-old lives and trains.
Before, I was really fascinated about the creative side of football, but it was not enough for me to play football. There was like too much frames for me. I wanted to be more free with the ball, and when I saw it, it was really intense experience. So directly I go to my backyard and start to try tricks without any ambition, without any expectations, just to feel happy and enjoy the moment. And I found my biggest passion in my life, and I start the greatest adventure in my life, which is still happening now, and I'm pretty sure it's still beginning.
Freestyle football combines ball tricks with breakdancing choreography. In competitions, the ballers go head-to-head on a stage for 3 minutes, taking turns every 30 seconds to try and outdo their opponent. They're judged on their ball control, technical skill, creativity, and style.
If you will ask every freestyler what is football freestyle, you'll get different answers. Everybody found something different, which makes it special. For me, it's creativity, because first you can create your own idea in your head, in your imagination. Then you work hard, you use your body, which is like healthy, to make this idea happen. And it's like most beautiful thing is when you land your dream trick. You just let yourself go, and it's amazing. You go in that flow state that you're really not thinking. You don't really think like what I'm doing, about your life problems. You're just here in that moment. That's you, ball, and your imagination.
Fellow freestyler Lucas Shedok.
So Michal's style is actually an expression of what kind of person he is. So he's a sincere and very expressive person and very energetic person, even though sometimes he doesn't look like. But once he takes the ball, you know, he releases all the energy that he has, and he's like a really, you know, like a free spirit. And you can see how good and how sincere and how, you know, happy person he is when looking at his football freestyle tricks.
The continuous challenge of developing new tricks and routines is tough, but Michal revels in the creative process. The Pole won the first of his 3 world titles in 2015.
The first title, I really desired it so much. It was obsession to win this, and I didn't find any big value in that. And after winning first title, like the crisis became really big in my freestyle career, because people start to think that I'm the best in the world. I start to feel pressure, and I start to feel desire to feed that expectations, which makes me get away from pure enjoyment. But then, after experience so much of this, I start to think more about myself. I start to look at myself, not at the others, and find the way to be happy as a freestyler. And yeah, I think right now I'm very happy as a freestyler, because I'm back to my roots. I'm back to my 2005 times when I just wanted to create, to play, and that was enough for me.
2 more world titles followed, and earlier this year, Michal triumphed at the World Freestyle Masters in Tokyo. It was a triumph that he dedicated to his wife, who he met on TV show Poland's Got Talent. His wife was part of a dance group on the show.
All I knew about him was that he had something to do with football. I didn't actually realise that there was even a type of sport called freestyle, and that Michal had won lots of titles. I only knew that he was a guy who would play in the corridors, and it looked really interesting. He seemed like an open and honest person who was just doing what he liked.
Taki otwarty człowiek, który robi to, co lubi.
The couple's love of traveling is taking them to many places across the globe together. They recently made the decision to move to Warsaw, and Transworld Sport was on hand for their housewarming party. One of the main reasons behind the move to the Polish capital city was Michal's desire to open a new freestyle football academy here. Having successfully set up one in his hometown of Zamość, Michal is keen to expand the community further.
I believe that freestyle academies have really big potential, not only with skills and like having fun, but freestyle is a really powerful tool to grow your personality. Without freestyle, I will be a completely different person, and I want to change other people by freestyle, and Warsaw is like the best place for it. So I believe that potential is big, and I want to grow my academy here, step by step, of course.
Keen to share his talent with others, Michal often organizes gatherings with other freestylers to trade tricks and knowledge. And with Poland dominating the field in both men and women's freestyle, Michal is leading the way for the younger generation.
Michal is actually a role model to young freestylers, not only in Poland, but in every single country you can name, and that's great. He doesn't want to be followed, but when he does it his own way, he's being followed, you know, because he creates and doesn't follow. He doesn't follow. I know it's like cliche again, but he does something that other people didn't really try, because they were thinking it's not gonna work out for a tournament or for the general public, you know, and it's not the way, you know, but Michal just discovered that, you know, taking another path is better.
Freestyle football continues to go from strength to strength, helped in a large part by social media. Many youngsters are discovering the sport online, and with people like Michal Rycaj taking an active role in helping them to develop, then the future of the sport looks to be in very safe hands and feet.
I believe there will be never limits in freestyle, because it's ball and your imagination, and you can do wherever you want. It's always something to create. That's what is beautiful about freestyle, is pure freedom.